Hi, can we ask you 73 questions?
73?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of questions.
Okay, how are you?
I'm okay.
How has your week been?
So far so good. Are these all part of the questions?
Yes.
Oh, I just asked you a question.
I know.
Does that count?
No, not for you. What did you eat for breakfast today?
Kashi cereal.
Nice. If you were a pasta, what kind of pasta would you be?
Oh, ravioli.
Oh, any reason why?
Yeah, because there's delicious stuff inside.
Yeah. What is the worst thing you've ever had to eat in order to be polite?
The worst thing I've ever had to eat, chicken feet.
Where was that?
Oh, it was years ago in London.
Yeah.
I throw them up, by the way.
If you had to be stranded on a desert island, would you rather be stranded with Gibson or Geisy?
Oh, God. Really? I can't be stranded with anyone else?
Well, if you had to pick between one of those two.
I guess I'm gonna break Gibson's heart, but Geisy.
He didn't choose either of you. He said he couldn't decide. So you guys are gonna have a bit of a rivalry.
Well, no, it doesn't matter.
What is a random skill that not many people know that you have?
I'm actually a pretty good artist.
Yeah? If you could live any historical figure's life, who would you choose?
Oh, any historical figure? Oh God, Immanuel Kant.
What's your favorite place in the world and why?
Rome.
Why?
My husband's family's Italian, and whenever we go to Italy, we have the greatest time there.
If you were forced to give up one of your 5 senses, which one would you give up?
Oh God. Oh, smell.
Smell. What jobs have you had prior to teaching?
Oh, you name it, I've done it.
What's your favorite job that you've ever had?
Teaching.
Why did you decide to go into teaching?
Because I like people, and I like young people. Well, that's it. Really.
If you could have another job besides teaching, what would it be?
Being a geologist.
What is something that you believed earlier in your career but think about differently now?
That the only thing in teaching that matters is content.
What is something you believed earlier in your career that's still true?
That relationships with kids matter.
Do you prefer teaching at a university or a high school?
It depends who I'm teaching at high school.
What do you like about teaching high schoolers?
I like teaching 10th graders because their minds are just beginning to open.
What do you not like about teaching high schoolers?
All the rules.
Yeah. Do you pour your milk into your cereal or your cereal into your milk?
Milk into cereal.
How did you meet your husband?
In the 7-Eleven in Philadelphia. In a 7-Eleven. I realised that sounded like there's only one.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
Favourite childhood memory? Good grief, you know my childhood was a million years ago. Riding my bike.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Dog.
If you could solve any world issue, which one would you solve?
Inhumanity of man towards man.
What is your favorite philosophical concept?
The categorical imperative.
Do you want to explain it?
Don't do anything in life that you're not okay with everybody else doing.
What is the best advice you've ever given?
Be yourself.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
Be yourself.
What is the best book you've ever read?
Discipline and Punish by Michel Foucault.
If you were writing your autobiography, what would its title be?
Untitled.
What is one thing that most people in this school don't know about you?
Just one thing?
Or any amount.
I mean, I don't know what they don't know about me.
What is one action that you took that improved the overall quality of your life?
I learned to value education.
What is one time in your life that you had to take a complete leap of faith?
Coming to America.
What's the best thing that ever happened to you?
The birth of my children.
Oh. What is the proudest a student has ever made you?
Students make me proud all the time.
How many children do you have?
3.
How have your kids shaped you as an individual?
They taught me not to take myself too seriously.
What about your kids makes you the most proud?
That they're open and caring, decent humans.
Yeah. What is the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Well, I came to America
Yeah.
on my own when I was 20.
Oh, nice. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower? To be able to think deeply about all things.
If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
Y'all practicing? Yeah?
A documentary? I think life in a school would be a good documentary.
Yeah.
Like real life
yeah.
in a school.
What is your current favorite song?
My current favorite song is All Along the Watchtower by Bob Dylan.
Who is your favorite band or singer?
Dave Matthews Band.
Who is your favorite artist, like art?
Paul Clay.
What's your biggest fear?
That I'll forget things.
What's your favorite kind or time of day?
Very early morning.
What is your favorite country?
My favorite country? Well, I haven't been to every country.
So is she still doing
But well, it depends what you ask me about. I mean, my favorite country to visit is probably France. The place I have the most nostalgia for is my home country. And I live my life in this country, so.
Yeah. What would your perfect day look like?
Perfect day? Coming to work, being around students who care about the world around them, feeling like they've engaged in the world around them, and by the end of the day feel like the world's a better place because of it.
Yeah. What would be your first question after waking up from being frozen for 100 years?
My first question after being frozen for 100 years, I guess it would be, where am I?
Yeah. What age do you wish you could be permanently?
36.
Any reason why?
Yeah, 36 is great. You're not too old, but you're not young and stupid.
What is something that you like to do the old-fashioned way?
Everything.
What's the best day out of the year?
Best day of the year? I don't know. Guess the first day of spring.
Yeah. What is the most annoying question that people ask you?
What's better, England or America?
Yeah. What is something that you think everyone should do at least once in their life?
Walk in the woods.
How different was your life 20 years ago?
Oh, very different. I had young children.
Oh, yeah. That's quite different.
Now I have old children.
What trend do you want to see come back?
What trend? Human decency.
Got really deep really quickly. What is the most interesting piece of art you've ever seen?
Interesting piece of art? Oh, it was a piece of art that was at the Corcoran Gallery, and it was a big box. And you actually went in. They only let 13 people in at a time.
Oh.
And then you watched a film in this tiny little box in like movie theater seats, and you put these things on your ears, and then in the things through your ears, headphones I suppose they're called, you could actually hear people whispering. It was a very disconcerting experience, but I loved it.
Yeah. What is the best way a person can spend their time?
Thinking.
What is the most relaxing place you've ever been to?
A beach in eastern Italy called Pescara, and it's spectacular.
What is something that you had to unlearn?
Societal expectations of being a woman.
It's also very deep. What age do you want to live to and why?
I want to live forever.
What is special?
Oh, wait a minute, I didn't tell you why.
Yeah, why?
Because I love life.
Oh. What is special about the place you grew up?
That's where my family is.
What question would you most like to know the answer to?
Question. I don't think any question that I think is worthy has an answer.
What was the last time that you changed your opinion or belief about something major?
Probably this morning.
What about?
Philosophy club, we were discussing the value of certain relationships to labor and capitalism. And we had a great discussion.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever done that ended up working out?
Oh, I probably can't tell you that. 'Cause it's dumbest thing I ever did, that actually probably deciding to get on a plane to come to America.
If all of the people in the world could be condensed into two types, what would those two types be?
I can't do that. You can't condense people into two types.
Yeah. If you can make one rule that everyone had to follow, what rule would you make?
Be kind.
Okay, yes or no? If a tree falls in a forest and nobody's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
No.
Is intelligence or wisdom more useful?
Wisdom.
What is the biggest waste of human potential?
The cell phone.
Yeah. Is math something that we discovered or something we created?
Both.
What is the meaning of life?
Purpose.
And who do you want us to interview next?
Miss Nigro.